Welcome to the Not-So-Newlywed game. Today, my husband and I are going to be asking each other some questions to see how well we know each other. All of these questions are coming from the death deck. So, first I'm going to ask Doug a question. He is going to write down what he thinks my answer to the question would be. And then I'll tell you what my answer is and we'll see if we match. Are you ready?
Yes.
While I'm on vacation, someone close to me dies. I, A, want to know immediately, B, would rather not know until I get back, or C, whatever the people back home decide is fine with me. How do you think I would answer that question?
C.
And my answer would be, yep, you're right. Whatever the people back home decide is fine with me.
I can also justify that.
Okay.
You would know how to process death your own way, but everyone processes it differently. And their concerns and needs would also weigh on you a little bit. So whatever they felt most comfortable with would be perfectly fine with you.
Right. Because it would take me having to worry about what they're thinking off the table, more or less, too. Yeah. Very good. All right. Now you get to read me. Question number 2. And I get to answer what I think you would say.
I want to be buried/cremated with A, nothing, B, some photos and maybe a special item or two, C, I'm going out like King Tut and taking everything with me.
The smarter look in you would like to say C, but I think that you said A. You don't want to take anything with you.
I don't want to take anything with me, but if someone else felt better putting something with me, that would be fine with me. I no longer have a decision in that process, but if, someone thought I needed to be with something that mattered to me, I would not feel offended by that gesture.
At that point, because again, it won't matter.
I wouldn't feel offended by that gesture before that point either. I understand people feeling that would make them feel better about final resting place and things like that.
Okay. All right, your turn.
I guess I'll answer 3 bigger.
So, this is how you think I would answer. Which of these phrases do I feel is the worst to say to someone after the death of a loved one? A, I know just how you feel. B, they're in a better place now. Or C, everything happens for a reason.
Oh, Jesus.
The worst of those. That one is not easy.
Answer C.
The answer is C.
Everything happens for a reason. They're all horrible.
They are horrible. I think probably the worst is I know just how you feel. Is A. And the reason for that is because people think that it helps you to empathize with people, to imagine how they might feel, or to compare a death that you've suffered to the person who's had a loss. But every single death and every single person is completely unique. There's no way for me to really know how you feel. So I think that's the worst, but they're all absolutely horrible, and no one should say any of these to anybody who's just lost someone. All right, now we're going to do number 4.
Am I reading it to you?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Okay.
Timing-wise, what would be the best way to die? A, instantly without warning or pain. B, within 3 months of a diagnosis, uncomfortable but able to do a few last things. Or C, after a year of terminal illness, in pain, but time for my family and me to prepare. That is a loaded question.
Yes, it is. What answer do I think you would choose? For you, I think you're an A. You want it to be quick, not know what's happening. If not, tell me.
If, from purely my perspective, yes, but I'm not in this alone. And I think B is a better answer for other people involved. So that's my answer.
Right.
If I lived by myself and everybody I cared about was already gone, quick and painless would be perfect. And unexpectedly, but
I think it would be harder for your family to deal with that than for your family to know you had a few months or that you had a year.
I've been through quick and sudden and deal with it, and it takes longer to recover.
Okay. All right. So this last one is going to be for both of us. So, and that is your significant other dies. What area or where would you?
She has threatened to kill me many times.
Your significant other dies. What area would you struggle with the most? We do not have children, so we're eliminating choice B, which is raising the kids. I guess we could say raising the dogs. But our choices are A, making money and managing the household, or C, emotional support.
Are we answering this for each other or for ourselves?
For each other.
Okay. I think emotional support is by far the harder thing. Just the phrase I heard when my stepfather died was, there's always someone to do something with, there's never anyone to do nothing with. And I think that encapsulates the loss of a spouse better than anything else I heard. Because we enjoy doing nothing together a whole lot.
We do. And I think that would be it for me too. I mean, I would worry about money because I don't make the money. You make the money. But I trust that that will be well taken care of. And I'm not incapable of making money and taking care of myself. But the emotional support would be hard. Just finding someone after being a couple for so long and not being in. Friday, April 16th is National Healthcare Decisions Day. Contact me if you're interested in finding some fun, innovative ways to start talking about death. Do it with the ones you love. Do it for the ones you love.